It was a good burger, but it's also poisonous. But not just any kind of poison, delicious poison. Put perfectly by Times Magazine author John Cloud, no food establishment that leaves your fingers glistening and your clothes smelling like sizzled meat can be good for you. Breaking news, eating McDonald's is unhealthy. McDonald's isn't bad for you. It's terrible for you. It's not really that unhealthy, it's hazardous to your health. These terms are often understatements regarding the negative effects on your body when it comes to fast food consumption. Simply stating burger bad and fried chicken not good is so misleading to the point where it's almost evil. Out of all the other fast food brands and branches, one lone victor remains as the king and champion of the unhealthy Olympics, McDonald's. However, what exactly is a Big Mac? How is it made? And what does it do to your body? The answers to these questions should leave you not only shocked, but also wiser. Don't eat this food, if you can even call it that. Speaking of food, what do I have here? This is a Big Mac. What's in a Big Mac? Who would know better than McDonald's themselves? According to their website under the FAQ page, our beef patties are made from 100% pure beef. We season with just a pinch of salt and pepper, otherwise nothing else is added. No filters, no additives, no preservatives. So, what's the catch? According to McDonald's, there isn't one. However, that isn't true. In 2018, McDonald's announced that they would no longer use artificial preservatives, colors, and flavors in their burgers. In her article, Why McDonald's Got Rid of the Artificial Flavors and Additives in Its Burgers, Forbes author Lena Bandoin identifies the altered items as well as the chemical agents removed from said items. In quote, McDonald's changes will affect the hamburger, cheeseburger, double cheeseburger, McDouble, quarter pounder with cheese, double quarter pounder with cheese, and the Big Mac, making up a fourth of the menu. The preservatives, artificial flavors, and artificial colorings include the likes of potassium sorbate, sodium benzoate, and calcium disodium. These are some of the worst offenders in the industry. These chemicals were only removed from the beef, nothing else on the menu. Everything else on the burger, as well as the menu, contains harmful chemicals. Everything. Preservatives and food colors being bad for your health is a universal truth, but why is that so? According to the study published by academic journal Taylor and Francis, researchers found that during a 12-week study involving rats that regularly consumed said chemicals had DNA smear patterns. In quote, DNA isolated from liver cells of animals administered sunset yellow and sodium benzoate. In addition, administration of sunset yellow and sodium benzoate resulted in abnormal distributions of serum proteins. The results showed that sunset yellow plus sodium benzoate caused genotoxic potential. Genotoxic. Let's talk about the other ingredients. Eggs that are used by McDonald's for breakfast are not organic, nor are they cage-free. That egg on your sausage McGriddle in the morning comes from a hen in a confined prison with modified genetics. All chicken products at McDonald's are hormone-free, however, as that makes the Soviet gulag that they're stored in any better. However, the beef at McDonald's isn't hormone-free. You know, they got rid of all that other stuff, but can't have a Mick hamburger with those Mick hormones. This is just the tip of the iceberg. The quality of the food is already atrocious. The way it's cooked is arguably worse. Who doesn't like chicken nuggets? We all love chicken nuggets. According to Business Insider author Haley Person, in an interview with corporate McDonald's, frying oils contain a small amount of an additive called dimethylsiloxane. Yeah, try saying that 10 times fast. Also known as PDMS, which helps prevent oil from foaming and spattering in their restaurants. PDMS is also used in some non-food products, such as caulk and cosmetics, as well as putty, like cement. Azodicarbonide, ADCA, is another chemical used by McDonald's in their buns. There's no other way to put this. If you are eating McDonald's burgers or chicken sandwiches with the buns, you're eating yoga mat material. ADCA is banned in Europe, and PDMS is a silicone, which is a type of synthetic rubber, which isn't biodegradable, and you're eating it. I'm eating it. In addition, almost all food items at McDonald's are stored in some variation of plastic, whether they're served to you or during preparation. New studies are emerging by the day saying that human microbiomes in our guts are containing more and more plastic. If only we knew the source. Think to yourself, have you ever seen the inside of a McDonald's kitchen? No? Well, there's probably a good reason for that. Unless you sign an employee contract, like Haley, or you have an insider tour, you're not going to see what it's like. It resembles that of an assembly line. which is usually fine in concept, nothing inherently negative. Efficiency is the core value at play. However, we're talking about food, real food. Real food cannot be made in a matter of minutes or seconds. It takes time, preparation, and most importantly, quality. We know why the food's bad, what's in the food, as well as how it's made. But what does this kind of food do to your body? Remember that word I stated earlier, genotoxicity. As defined by the National Library of Medicine, genotoxicity is defined as a chemical agent that can cause DNA or chromosomal damage. Yes, eating food from McDonald's will alter your DNA. This is not a joke, I am serious. A little gene editing never hurt anybody, right? Besides, it's all internal. You can't see it. Well, I've got news for you. McDonald's can make you fat. This Big Mac right here has 500 calories, and the fries have 320. These two combined equal to almost over 1,000 calories from just one meal. I'm sure you've all heard from the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, which is our federal nutritional base. 2,000 calories is your daily limit for the average adult, and this is half of that in just one meal. On top of that, those calories, there's no nutrition. I mean, sure, the beef might have some protein and the fries might have some carbohydrates, but mostly it's just garbage. In comparison to a healthy meal like salmon and rice and broccoli, that total meal sits at 530 calories. That whole vitamin, organic, nutritionally dense meal has less calories than just this Big Mac alone. Quoted by Eric Schlosser, author of the best-selling book Fast Food Nation, during the past 40 years, our food system has changed more in 40 years than it has in the previous 40,000 years. Genetically modified corn, soybeans, cloned animals, McNuggets did not exist in 1970. It's new to the food industry as well as our bodies, We are just guinea pigs in the name of cheap, convenient food that is somewhat edible. It's this caloric surplus in conjunction with a myriad of synthetic ingredients that is causing us to become so fat, mostly from processed foods with artificial ingredients. And who does it better than Mickey D's? Reasons stated are enough for some countries to ban certain ingredients or chemicals. However, Iceland decided to kick it up a notch. As of 2009, McDonald's doesn't exist in the nation of Iceland. In addition, the last order from the last McDonald's location to shut down in Iceland is on public display in the new National Museum of Iceland, shown here. Now, you guys notice anything? Anything in particular?
Why does it look the same?
True. It also has no mold, and it's been there for almost over a decade. These pictures were taken in 2018. There are no preservatives added by the Icelandic government. There's no sort of filtration system. This food is untouched. The chemicals and preservatives in the food are preserving themselves. If there's anything that should resonate with you from this speech, it should be that statement. In conclusion, nothing I said here is different, nor is it new. Although understood conventionally, never truly understood in detail. McDonald's fast food is genetically altered, chemically laced, health-destroying food. Like a drug, it can and will kill you with the right amount of dosage. So, with that being said, what are the solutions? Simply put, eat healthier. Processed man-made foods are unnatural, and although consuming them in moderation isn't lethal, it will still have a profound negative effect on your mind as well as your body. That being said, it's okay to eat McDonald's. I know, the total opposite of what I just spent 5 to 6 minutes saying to do, but seriously, it's okay. Eating McDonald's in a time crunch or when you're on the go isn't going to be the end of the world. Everyone in this room has had McDonald's at least once, statistically speaking, 15 to 20 times more. We're all still here, aren't we? However, do what you can to avoid it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel so good right now, and no, not because it's a weekday or it's early in the morning or because I'm nervous. I just ate some McDonald's. Thank you.
All right.